Oh shit! Oh no! Get off of me! Why me? What the fuck? Okay. I ain't not doing any more of those TikTok challenges. I don't know where the hell I'm at. This is pretty cool though. I think I'm in space? You think this is some kind of space magic? Well, you know what? Let's try it out. Let's do the beer review here, guys. Oh god. Okay, let's do it. Okay, and 3, 2, 1, beer review. Whew! That's better. Okay, you're here for only one thing only, and that's for the beer review. So bring in the Nebula! Yeah! Hit that epic song. The Nebula here is a bourbon barrel aged, red and black, Currant lactose sour, ABV percent 9.8 alcohol by volume. Let me look at that one more time and I am totally correct. My god, I never get that right the first time. So let's go ahead and look what the beer has to say in the back, because I like to see these beers. By the way, before I get started, this beer, I looked it up on the Instagram from the House Brewing Company, and they were inspired by Interstellar. And my god, Interstellar is one of my favorite movies, and that's exactly why I got this beer too as well. And because they were inspired by, you know, space, and well, I mean, I guess the artist, the graphic design was inspired by that. And I love that movie, and that's just a plus for the beer for me to get it. I just wanted to reference that out there. If you want to check them out, there's a little editing of the box that they're making on the Instagram. So if you want to check them out, follow them on Instagram, and then also on any other platform they have. So about the beer, get ready for the ride of your life. This beer is literally out of this world. Nebula is black and red Currant fruited imperial stout with the lactose. Wow! Say that 5 times fast. Wow! The idea comes from combining our previous release, as some of you might know, Interstellar and Outerstellar, and to seeing just how far we could push the flavor envelope. We added more black and red Currant than before, up the ABV from 5.2% alcohol by volume to 9.8 alcohol by volume, and the added lactose. Then we let it age in fresh bourbon barrel aged for 3.5 months. The result is the most flavorful and complex barrel aged beer we've ever made. Well, they made. We couldn't be more proud of the supernova of a beer, Nebula. Yes, it's still a fruity sour. One thing about this is I have to say, and foremost, anything when it comes to sour, I used to always be negative about it, but for me, I feel like sour beers are more fun. They're more to be experienced. Obviously, if you like sour beer, it's a big positive. And here, obviously, the graphic design never fails to make something beautiful. It's by God one of the best cans I've seen they have in a while. I mean, I have a lot, but this is one of my favorite ones. And I have a lot in the background over there, but I'm on the opposite side for the green screen for this. Well, I'm not in a green screen. I'm somewhere in the outer space. The nebulous, I guess you could say. This was brewed on October 2nd, 2020. So it's been a couple. It's a 23.3 OG and the IBU is 13%. So it's not that bitter, obviously, since it's a sour. So let me close this beautiful box up, because this is gonna be in my collection of all the ones I have so far. So let's put that back. And, you know, celebrate it with the House cup. Let's go ahead and get started. Oh yeah. Let's just pour it. Let's go ahead and just pour it. It's very, it's a red, like a Nebula red. I mean, I don't even know if that's red. Velvet red. That's a better way to say it. A little bit of a small head on top. Always good. Always a good sign. I can smell the sourness already. Ah, it got a better head. Nice. I love the glowing red of the beer. It just screams out, I don't know, like exotic in some ways. I can smell the beer. I can smell the bourbon on this, or I can smell the part where they aged it with the bourbon. You know what? I didn't even turn this on. There we go. It's supposed to spin. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started. The smell off the bat, you can smell the bourbon, and then from there, as you can see, it has a nice foam head, which I appreciate all the time. It's nice condensed little bubbles around, so that's good. So, without further ado, guys, cheers. I'm gonna give you this much. You made a sour beer. I forgot which one it was called. It was a candy flavored sour beer. I rated it on the podcast. Sorry, the podcast on the YouTube channel before, and that was sour as hell. But this is the first time that the sour complements the bourbon for me. I mean, I feel like usually the sour always overshadows a lot of the other flavors, and all you taste is the sour. But on this one, you get the flavors first of all the bourbon, and then also I don't know if it's a lactose that kind of chills it out in the middle, but at the very end, that's when you get the sour. Normally, how you would taste a candy, you taste like I don't know how to say it. For example, normally when you taste a candy, you know what? Never mind. That doesn't make sense. But basically, the sour comes at the very end, but it doesn't hit where it just like throws you off. It's perfectly balanced, which is surprising because, like I said, I used to give sour beers like a ton of crap just because I'm not a sour guy. But I realized that they're supposed to be fun and a good experience. But for a beer and a sour beer, it's not. It's actually pleasant. Dude, and that's a guy that only drinks mostly bourbon stouts, barrel-aged stouts, or nothing but IPAs. So for this to kind of like, I literally enjoy this beer. This is crazy. I honestly wasn't thinking I was gonna like super like, be into it, just because like again, I had to preface it. I'm not a huge sour person, but Mario House, you did an amazing job blending this beer. I don't know what else I could say, but I think they're perfectly balanced. The sour is just where you need it. Everything else is it's just. I'm surprised. I'm glad that I took my time to make this video because I felt like the energy you bring when it comes to the boxes, it gets me excited. It gets me excited to try something different, and I love how y'all try every single thing you could possibly do and combine any flavor you could think of and just try it out. You're not afraid to venture out in different flavors for beers. And I always say this, and you could probably say I'm a big fan, but yeah, I'm a big fan. And I think you just keep doing it. Keep doing what y'all do. So without further ado, I don't want to prolong this anymore, but guys, if you want to check it out, go to morehousebrewery.com, look at the beers they have on tap. If you want to go and buy beers at the brewery itself, they're doing that as well. Just be sure to be cautious. Always wear your mask, obviously. And if you want to support the local brewery, what a better way to buy their beers, especially this one right here, the Nebula. And by the way, man, keep the boxes. I always have like a whole bunch over there, and they're just. One day I'm gonna make our project out of it, and I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. But guys, thank you for joining me. Mario House, good shit, good beer. Once again, thank you for joining me for a beer review. If you like more of these, stay tuned. I'll see you guys next time. Salud. Cheers, guys.